exhaustion, rhabdomyolysis, kidney failure. And there's more reasons to not do this than to do this medically. Okay.
Just over 4 miles in. Ambient temperature is about 40 degrees Celsius. And my core temperature is pushing 38.4, so a little higher than I would like. I was tracking my body temperature using a Core 2 thermal sensor, along with ambient temperature from my foot pod and heart rate, all in real time on my Coros Vertex 2S GPS watch.
Putting fluids in and out a little bit, his sodium, his calories, his caffeine, any other intake, any other significant medical issues that come up, and keeping a running tablet, basically his carb intake. So I'm going to be Mr. Excel sheet for the next 24 hours.
Thank you.
Questions? Did you eat that gel? Okay. And are you feeling particularly sweaty?
No.
Okay. That feel good?
Got a little more?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Paul,
Yeah.
Heart rate average, 150.
Okay.
Core temperature 38.5.
Okay.
How does ATP Flight School graduate and place more students at the airlines than any other school? Let's find out and go.
That was 42 seconds for this, but that was without stopping. Your actual stop time was like, I don't know, a couple seconds.
Yeah. I think we'll figure out a good system here, but so far so good.
I think that's the job coming up.
Go, Dad!
Good job.
You! Okay, bend down for me, then. Yeah.
So in hot or extreme environments, and it doesn't have to be that hot, we sweat to cool down. It's not the act of sweating, but it's the evaporation that's happening afterwards. That's where you're actually getting your cooling from. You're losing not only water, but you're losing sodium. That loss has to be replaced.
See you in 10 minutes.
Okay, he didn't want to drink anything. Says he's got to pee again. Okay, so maybe that's too much liquids at the moment.
If you're not also getting the electrolytes, that's where you can get into the dangerous imbalances.
In the heat, your body cools itself through sweat. As it evaporates, it pulls heat away, slowing the rise of your core temperature. But every drop of sweat carries more than just water. It also contains electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and chloride, which help your nerves fire and your muscles contract. If you replace only the water and not those electrolytes, that balance gets diluted. And too little sodium in particular can lead to something called hyponatremia, which can cause nausea, confusion, and in severe cases, it can be dangerous. So in a race like Badwater, it's a very real concern. Before the race, I did a sweat test to measure how many electrolytes I lose.
Take it off that.
That gave me a target of roughly 1 gram of sodium for every liter of fluid that I'd be drinking. I also did a fair bit of heat training under the guidance of my coach, Audrey.
So I coached Jeff through most of his preparation for this, and I factored in a lot of heat training, passive and active. So we did some heat suit training indoors on the treadmill and some sauna sessions close to home as well. We did a lot of runnable incline as well. So some long, low grade uphill running, which is something he's already quite good at, but we try to get him even more efficient at that stuff. And we did include as well quite a bit of downhill running because Badwater seems to be like a mostly uphill race. There's a lot of climbing, but there are a couple of really long descents that could really beat up your quads if you're not prepared for it. So we try to include a little bit of that as well. Okay.
Oh, see you guys.
Guys, that's here. Thanks for stopping. You realize you're a little behind me. Okay.
And the big things for me, I'm really worried about is hyponatremia. So we want to avoid that at all costs. I'm worried about his potassium. So he's going to have some rhabdomyolysis, some muscle breakdown, just releases potassium into the bloodstream. And that can have, the bigger thing I worry about then is any cardiac effects.
Yeah, I'm not really sweating, so I need my arms in the right place.
We've got 2.4 liters in since the start of the race.
That's a solid amount.
That's a solid amount. But then why is he saying he's not sweating? Like, is he just sweating enough and drying?
Or I just
He twice.
There were only a handful of resupply points along the course.
Stress about gas, to be honest. So maybe we go to the gas station instead.
So the crew had to stock up on supplies, including ice and gas, any chance they could get.
asked, he doesn't actually have to physically come in here and stop.
Okay.
There's just the dude with the clipboard right
Okay.
over there.
12:34:95. I think it's the.
Oh, Jeff. Oh, okay, you're up.
Got it. Here. You're welcome, thank you. Yeah, okay, well.
Stop fill with that water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not crazy. It's gotten hotter again.
Okay, yeah.
Back to
Feel
the.
better.
Somebody.
Okay, thanks, guys. Okay, thanks so much. Can I see him too?
68.
Yeah, that's light.
Yeah.
We expected him at 172. So that's a little light. I don't know what's up. He usually paces himself really well, starts slow and kind of builds over time. Jeff? And I think he often feels like maybe he left something out there.
I peed a third time, pretty much clear. So I think I'm drinking, but I'm also like really thirsty, like really hard stuff.
So this time he wants to try something different and push himself a little bit harder in the front half of the race and hopefully be able to keep it up to the finish. So we'll see how that goes. It's good. Okay, get your mop next time.
Maybe done.
Sure, I'm gonna have to issue you a 15-minute violation because you're still at 7/10 of a mile in the Harmony Curve restricted zone. You have to be a full mile past that sign back there,
Oh my gosh.
okay? You're not the first, so don't feel bad.
We saw a bunch of people, so we thought this was
Yeah.
a game.
Well,
Okay.
I know, but it's
Yeah.
a mile's a mile.
Yeah.
You're at, see, if we have the odometer 7/10, it's only 15 minutes.
Thanks,
Or
Max.
48 hours, not that much, but I just need you guys to make sure that you have the race book and go through and like,
Yeah.
look for all the red spots and make sure that there's no violation.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Get it.
Okay, so I'm a little upset. We just were handed a 15-minute time penalty because we did not drive far enough past a curvy section. The rules are very clear. There's a sign and you have to go 1 mile from that sign past the curvy section, and you can resume parking where it's safe, where the road straightens out at mile 20.1, which is what we did. The road was straight, we pulled over, the odometer said 20.1. It's fine, we haven't told Jeff yet. We will have to tell him, because I don't want him to wait until Long Pine to find out that he has to wait 15 minutes. So yeah, at the last first station, he asked for a cold Coca-Cola, so we're gonna give him one and send him on his way again.
Nice work, babe. Yoo-hoo!
By this point, the crew and I had fallen into a pretty steady routine, stopping every couple of miles so that I could drink, get wet down, and grab some fluids and nutrition for the road.
Ah, well done.
Okay, great. Okay.
You got this.
How do we do?
I have some candy for you too. You, we're here.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Ah, where's it? Water? Oh,
Yeah, great. Okay, great.
we got some?
Okay, see you guys. Thanks.
Okay, so it is 4 a.m. I'm expecting Jeff here at mile 38 in, I don't know, 7, 8 minutes maybe. The boys are really sleepy right now, so I'm letting them have a little nap. I'm way too stressed out to be sleepy, so I got this.
I don't push them. It depends on how small I do them. If I do them really small, like maybe 6 to 8 hours, but this is kind of like medium size. So
Nearing the pinnacle of modern spa design with M Series from Bullfrog Spas. Innovation,
I think
refined luxury,
I
elevated lines,
break it.
contemporary geometry, and premium
So it takes for.
I covered about 40 miles of mostly flat terrain through the heart of Death Valley National Park. We'd soon be arriving at Stovepipe Wells, the second resupply point for the crew. From there, begin the 17-mile-long ascent with 5,000 feet, a little over 1,500 meters of elevation gain, up to the next time checkpoint at Town Pass.
Going on to 40 miles now. Yeah, it is 4:20 in the morning. Still in really good spirits. He's moving well. Keeping food down, no problem. Although the gels feels like they're a little much right now, a little concentrated maybe. He will need a bathroom stop here at mile 40. So conveniently there is a bathroom at the next crew stop. So we'll stop there for a minute or so.
Gotta get ice and water or?
Yeah.
No.
So I think, yeah, let's buy it tomorrow.
Oh, sure.
Checkpoint here.
Okay, do I stop?
Your left, you don't have to stop at the end. There's people at the, wait, taking numbers.
Thanks, guys. All right, start a big climb here. Be a beautiful sunrise. I've got climbing legs. In fact, I feel the best in the climb, so we should be able to make up some time here. Hey there, number 67.
From here on, we'd be allowed pacers, so Flores prepared to jump in at the next stop.
So much. And
Hi. Okay.
Count the number.
168.
Yes. Well,
Use
I'm
Just have that on and then.
yes. So Bills. Being awesome. Do you have any requests for next part? Let me know.
All right.
Okay, hold on, babe. Alright. Water, 400 ml water, 2 salt pills.
Yep, perfect. And then the Coke as well, and then
Coke, yeah, you drink the whole thing.
whole thing, beauty, okay.
So the next one, yeah, complete calories.
And then caffeine a little more. Okay.
I'd begun the long climb up to Town Pass, and it was only going to get hotter as the sun rose. But fortunately, I now had company.
kind of a boring, being bored.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
Being awesome. Still early. Nice work.
Try to make it as straight as possible.
It's only 6 a.m., but the sun
Yeah.
honestly is already feeling quite hot. So Jeff said he wanted to wait a little bit, but I think we'll get him right away onto like the sun protection protocol. So I got his hat projects, arm sleeves out. I'll try to get him his sunglasses as well, at least for now. He's really good at running for days on end if he has to. He's really good at pacing himself, adjusting his effort for the elements, but he's never done anything this long on pavement.
5 minutes. Yeah, both my calves are like kind of tweaking and I'm moving so slow. There's 3 things. I need fluid, so
Yep.
I got a loop.
Yep.
And I gotta loosen my shoes. I think my feet are swelling. Keep an eye on the time.
Someone have a timer, Joy?
Okay. Thanks, guys.
This was our first extended stop of the race.
I did pee again.
Okay.
It's getting a little darker. But I did pee again. Thank you so much.
But sometimes these stops are good investments.
I don't know if it's sodium or if it's water or both, but
Yeah.
I'm so thirsty, so I know we're not drinking to thirst, even if we're hitting the numbers.
And then you shoot.
Oh, that feels good. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
You got this, guys.
What's that like?
Yeah, let's have it.
Oh, I feel better. Got range of motion again.
Starting to warm up after 6 o'clock. Jeff is moving very well. I got involved in this project as one of Jeff's friends and through our running clothing company, Path Projects. Last night, we started to get pretty tired. I ended up taking a short little power nap. So did Paul. So did Derek, the filmer. The only one who didn't was Audrey. She is on caffeine and just can't stop, won't stop, like a Duracell bunny. And woman on a mission, very supportive of Jeff over here. I've done quite a bit of sauna training and heat training in recent months, not even knowing about bad water. Yet still, I don't have experience with extended periods of pacing, of crewing in such hot conditions. There are a lot of unknowns going into this race, and working through these challenges together is going to be a really exciting part of this adventure.
After a bit of a low point, I was feeling good again. But temperatures were beginning to heat up, and I still had a lot of climbing ahead.
Got my pea stick all ready for Dr. Paul. I dropped it in the dirt. Hopefully it's still good.
So it seemed we avoided the worst. So earlier, a bit of a panic with some feeling of like cramps coming up in his calves, but he drank a lot of fluids and it seems to be back on track now. He feels better. So we're going to try and keep higher fluid intake for the next several hours as it's going to get hotter and hotter. 52 miles down, it's easy to feel like, things are slowing down and things are getting tough, but I mean, he's moved like really well throughout the night. So I think it's normal to have a low point at some point. What do you think, Derek?
Well, I'm eating gas station snacks at the moment, and they're pretty good. I got my ice water next to me somewhere. Staying hydrated, staying cool.
Don't me.
I still had a couple thousand feet of climbing to go to Town Pass, but I was feeling strong.
Got ice for your sleeves and your bandana.
Thank you.
More for you, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, really just hold that there. Yeah. Okay, thank you. I got a drink. Yeah, that was a pretty long stretch.
Yeah, all uphill, but
With that hill.
you're feeling it, babe. Nice.
I ran pretty much every step.
That's it.
I just got something. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Good.
Thank you.
Awesome work, Jeff.
Strong. I ran about 90% of it.
Oh, cameraman, Jeff. So insufficient. Maybe you need to not pick.
I need more cameras. I'm the only one without a camera for once.
Have some in here.
You put some of my sleeves too, please. Feels so good.
Put it up in your head.
Every time you think.
Okay, that should be good.
Okay, thanks everyone. Oh, John. Go, Jeff. Oh!
Yeah, I'm just a bag of nerves, but mostly good stuff.
Yeah.
Everything's going smoothly. Everyone's hydrated.
For sure, yeah.
This big descent and then the next couple climbs are a little bit scary, but yeah, it is a bit. It's a strong climber. It's a strong climber. So.
That's it. Thanks.
Downhill. Have fun, but remember.
No, I'm gonna take it easy. Hey, thanks, guys.
Top of Town Pass. Jeff is enjoying the cool weather up here. It's only 82 degrees Fahrenheit at the moment, which like feels amazing. He knows he's about to drop down into Panamite Valley, which is going to be really hot and stuffy, but it's only temporary. He's in really good spirits. He's super focused on keeping moving, but he feels great right now. So taking advantage of feeling good. He's running with Flores right now, who's pacing him for the next 2.5 miles. So we'll see them shortly again at mile 62.
I've done a 100-miler on the concrete myself, and it really does beat up your body. So I don't think you can underestimate how much that's going to impact here.
I now have a 10-mile long descent with 3,000 feet, about 900 meters of elevation loss into the Panamint Valley. On the other side was Panamint Springs Resort, the next chance for us to resupply, before beginning another big climb along a steep and narrow road up to 5,000 feet, a new high point of the race.
Right, Chewy. I have some other questions. Why do you hate the bath? That's why. When's your next flea and tick delivery? It's tomorrow. See? Good boy. Can we get some sleep during fireworks season?
We got you.
Thanks.
For food, meds, and expert care, for life with pets, there's Chewy.
Jeff, what's going on with the bloody nose?
Yeah, I just noticed I got blood. Try not to get it on my white clothes. I've been clearing my nose too much, and this is like super dry air. Should be fine.
There is a screaming downhill. I'm only 10 miles in of pacing and I can feel my quads. Yeah, we're going downhill at about a 9% rate for several miles here. So gotta hold back a bit. Yeah, Jeff, moving good. Look at those views. Look where we're going. Where we're going right now.
Right there. Right up there. Whoa. My quad.
Panamint Valley and the climb that follows is considered one of the most difficult parts of the race, and it's where some of the hottest temperatures of the day awaited me.
No more shuffling then.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. This is electrolytes. So a few things I've been doing to try and keep him cool. First of all, I have cold water in here that I'm dumping into a bucket right before he gets here. And I have a massive sponge and I'm just like sponging him right on his head, down his neck, on his sleeves to keep like his clothing wet and cool as much as possible. Also, I'm using that same ice cold water to prepare his NAC energy drink mix so that it's as cold and refreshing as possible by the time I put it in his insulated flask so that it doesn't get immediately hot. Next, I'm gonna put some actual ice cubes as well directly into the pockets on his hat and inside of his arm sleeves. And that should do the trick for the next 2 miles. Not the most efficient this time, but you know, I got it done. Yeah. Nice work, babe. Good job. Yeah, you have to break. Weigh yourself first, please.
Got 47 degrees Celsius in the out.
Yeah.
I tried to run. My legs didn't respond. Let's maybe set a timer.
Okay.
10 minutes max. I need to reset mentally.
So like, got you. You're doing really well there. Okay. Last night you got a time penalty. Because we parked too early in a place where we weren't supposed to park. But I was so upset. I was so mad, and we made a mistake. And like, I know it. I just feel so sorry.
Don't worry.
Like we were not the only ones.
5% of people in this race.
We thought we did everything right.
Good job.
Yeah.
You're doing such a good job. Don't worry about it.
But that means is at long time at the high school, you're gonna have to sit there for 15 minutes before you can go uphill, okay?
he had a good little reset there at the halfway point. He sat down for 7-8 minutes, changed his socks. He ate a lot of like real food, you know, watermelon, pickles, that sort of thing. I told him the news about the time penalty. I think I'm more upset about it than he is. We replenished ice, water, food, everything we needed down there because now we have a 50-mile stretch without services. So
This race is hard, guys.
This is
we just started a very long climb, 12 miles uphill to Father Crawley Pass or Viewpoint. So this is a section where Jeff can only be crewed at 8 very specific parking locations. So we're being very mindful of following the rules.
I'm just the legs. You guys are the brains here. Thank you. Okay. I'm see 2 miles. Okay, 2 miles.
2 seconds of shade behind the van, okay? You're doing so well.
I'm only like 46 degrees on the climb. I gotta pull off this.
Okay, so we've got some ice cold water that I'm sponging right onto his head, right onto his arm sleeves. That will keep him nice and cool. Ice cube straight down the arm sleeves.
best used for arm sleeves.
Side.
Use a slow melt
Yeah.
down around my arms.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Still had more than 1,000 feet of climbing to go.
I'll be joining you.
And while we thought it would get cooler,
Appreciate you guys.
the next few miles were actually the hottest temperatures that I've recorded during the race.
This is a very long, windy climb, but the good news is it gets cooler as we get up higher. So hopefully he can sense that and that motivates him. The wind really does feel like blow dryer air, like it's pretty uncomfortable.
How's that climb feeling, Jeff?
Right up to 49 degrees. We had to hike most of it. That's too hot.
Yeah, everyone's hiking. Everyone's hiking. Not to say. Okay, next stretch is exactly 2 miles. Gonna get fuller a bit. Yeah.
Fast.
I'd imagined running most of this climb, so I was beginning to feel a little defeated. But the heat had definitely begun to take its toll.
Hey,
Nice and toasty.
nice and toasty.
We're still like getting good urine output. He's not having any tummy issues, and we're hitting all of his metrics in terms of fluids, sodium, calories, caffeine, and carbs. And we basically offloaded all the thinking about his nutrition, leaving him to just execute the movement. So it's working well so far.
I agree, yeah. And I think the frequent cooling also is
That's the other piece that's not here.
is keeping him together right now.
So sick of drinking,
Just the physical act of drinking.
Just keep moving. You got this.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Soon, okay?
Jeff, how we doing? Are we progressing?
Getting there.
Yeah,
I'll leave it shortly.
what's the latest? We're at mile
80.
80-ish.
Got 55 miles I think left.
Yeah.
When you're out there running, it doesn't seem that hard. But the moment I come sit here in the car, I'm like, oh, it's so tired. Seriously, want to take a nap.
Yeah.
All I want to do is like drink water and take a nap. And it's only been 2.5 miles.
Yeah.
And Jeff has been out there for 15 hours straight now. So.
Are you looking for a travel trailer that blends off-grid readiness with luxury and style that is truly a home away?
You're right, it's over a mile again. You got this bit.
Is this like Inception?
We had descended into Owens Valley and were now leaving the national park.
They were
But we still had 37 miles to go
like
until
Inception. I'm watching.
resupply at the base of Mount Whitney.
Technically now.
Yeah.
We can start on the side again.
Okay, we're good to resume, but everywhere is safe, every 2 miles.
it's nothing more than you'll be able to tell where I'm asleep on horses.
Heat exhaustion was setting in, so I felt I had no choice but to take a few minutes to rest.
Right now?
May as well do mine.
There's not a huge like wealth of literature in the academic space because you couldn't create a trial and sign up 100 people and say, we're going to make you run 135 miles in the sun. No ethics board in the world would ever allow you to do that. I've talked about and thought about the extreme physiology and atmosphere and environmental factors, but to be out there with him after 90 miles, his mental mindset right now is still incredible. I think right now with full confidence, he's going to finish the race. Is it going to be an enjoyable experience? No. I think it's going to be enlightening. And I think he's probably unique in that he's able to both run and make the movie at the same time and then share those emotions with other runners.
It's feeling, keeping against some sleep. It's red on the wall, there's stories I've seen. It's the truth. The road had flattened out, sometimes even dropping slightly. But the Sierra Nevada stayed fixed on the horizon, and no matter how long we moved towards it, it never seemed to get any closer.
You keep moving, you don't need to look. W?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just passed 100-mile mark. Going into the evening, how are you feeling? Give us a little bit of an update. What's going through your mind?
We did a 10 p.m. start, so I was already quite tired from being awake all day. So it's always a challenge. Using lots of caffeine, I'll tell you that.
So, doing this water first.
Heart rate straps rubbing completely raw.
Okay.
You can.
I just want something to cover it, essentially.
Yeah.
I don't want to put a big pressure band. That should protect it, and I put something over it if you want.
Well, we're at 102 miles now, but when I hit 100 miles, I was at 21:36, which is a 100-mile PB. So, too bad. Not too bad. Okay, thank you. Thanks, guys.
Chuck some water?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, awesome. Okay, see you in 2 miles. I just can't fall asleep. Like I'm just lying there.
It'll happen. I think
Eventually, maybe.
yeah, okay.
Fatigue was setting in for the crew as well, especially for Audrey, who still hadn't slept. We still had a long, flat stretch ahead before reaching low time, and we were starting to run low on supplies.
I can come to you.
Yeah, I'll put a little ice on my hat.
Are you sleeping a little bit?
My eyes, I can't fall asleep.
You're doing so great. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Yeah. If I can do that, yep. Just gonna walk and start running in a minute here. Okay, thanks, guys. Yeah, we can be quick here. Yep.
Jeff is struggling quite a bit still, so he's not moving very fast. He's not feeling great. He's having trouble, I think, with his vision and just like having a hard time staying focused on the road. So he just took another really short nap here. Try to reset mostly, like his brain and his vision. It's 24 hours of racing, but we've all been awake for well over 36 hours now, taking micro naps here and there. So this is like really demanding. We're also like running really low on food here. We're running low on most of our supplies, so we really need to get to Long Pine as soon as possible to have like a good reset, like all of us. Paul and Flores are doing a great job taking turns doing like short pacing shifts. I'm sure that's helping him a lot. So yeah, hopefully next update will be from Lone Pine, which again will be our last stop before the final push to the finish.
On our way to Lone Pine. Only about 10 miles out. Making good progress.
Sleep runner.
Keep running, but you're very consistent.
One of the most difficult parts of the race was the monotony. Hours spent staring at a straight white line without the usual challenges of terrain or navigation to keep me engaged. At night, it was even worse. All that existed was the small pool of light from my headlamp. I was beginning to fall asleep on my feet even more than usual.
Yeah, do it.
See you in 1 mile. Jeff, try to lie down for one more micro nap. I don't think he can really sleep. So he got up again after 2-3 minutes, and
Pillows,
yeah, he's just really struggling
right,
with sleep deprivation right now.
the bad water.
Maybe some heat exhaustion. He's determined to keep moving forward, though we're all struggling right now as a unit.
Running, 100
Just an interesting conversation about like
in depth.
usually races. There's not like someone there every 2 miles. So he's saying he's using this as a crutch. I mean, he's exhausted.
Yeah.
He's tired. Medically he's okay. I think there's a little bit of like heat exhaustion. He's hydrated well, he's like nourished well. But I think we're just hitting like the limits of a night start, second night out. But he's doing okay. Like his pace is fine. He's moving, he's like mentally like getting himself around.
So yeah, why don't we just buy a few oranges? I don't think we need more ice.
You need gas.
Finally, we had reached Lone Pine.
67, thank you.
I'm gonna show you.
That is where he'll need to serve his time penalty.
So can you do that anywhere? Just stay here and then come to us in 15 minutes.
I had to serve my 15-minute time penalty before we could keep going. So we decided to run upstairs so that everyone could have a much-needed 30-minute nap.
And we're trying to figure out.
But not before eating the pizza the crew had ordered to the hotel a few hours before.
We literally, the three of us all looked drunk, even though it was just sleep.
At this point, I felt like I had really let my crew down. I'd blown way past my A goal, which in hindsight was probably a little unrealistic anyway, just given where my fitness and my heat training was at. But really, for the first time in a big race like this, I was about to blow past my B goal as well. And we hadn't really talked about a C goal, so it felt now like we'd gone completely off script.
No problem, no problem.
Sometimes life can be a little messy, but with next gen Nuvella Performance Fabric at Ashley, we've got your whole home covered.
They have to keep looking.
We now faced the longest and steepest climb of the race with 5,000 feet, roughly 1,500 meters of elevation gained over the final 13 miles, 21 kilometers, to the finish line near the trailhead at Whitney Portal.
Good rest of the last 13.
Thank you so much. Okay. Nothing left but a summit of Whitney Portal. I'm super stiff after sleeping for 30 minutes, so I'm gonna walk it off a little bit. Hopefully loosen up. Do a little jog. I'll see you guys out there. Got some water. Let's go.
Yes, I had failed to meet my goals, but I think that failure in this case wasn't the opposite of success. And setting such an aggressive goal wasn't necessarily a mistake.
Hey, nice sunrise.
At the end of the day, I was now on my way to finishing what was one of the toughest races I had ever done.
It's a true definition of like running.
8 a.m. And after a bit of a rough night, Jeff finally decided to have a little nap and rally. So we all stopped at the hotel, had a 30-minute nap, had a couple slices of pizza, and then he was back up on his way. So now he's got about 3.5 miles to the finish line. He's gonna make it for sure. It's been beautiful sunrise up here. So all in all, it's for the best, and we're all stoked that he's gonna finish. Look at that. Still awake?
Yeah, I'm waking up again.
Okay, I brought you some more water. You guys got about 3 miles left.
67. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dude, 5K from the finish, how do you feel?
Getting it done. I feel okay. I'm waking up and this is just beautiful.
And this essentially was the signs I was making last night.
Good job, bro. Thank you so much. You bet. Congratulations. That was tough. That's the point. Tough.
This finish line, I'm in my finish.
So much. You did a great job, Steve.
Seriously, across.
You crushed it.
And it crushed you.
It crushed it.
It's just yet.
They were amazing. Yeah.
The lessons I learned at Badwater I'll carry with me into the Mammoth 200 in a few months. And one thing is for sure, I'll never think about fluids and electrolytes in the same way again.
I'm finally getting used to the heat. 110 doesn't feel so hot anymore.
Learn all about my nutrition and the gear that I used at Badwater in an episode of The Mudroom. And stay tuned for the film, The Mammoth 200, coming soon.
Sparkle cleans every.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, Google.
It's gonna be taking a little bit. Very much. Like one of those straight pieces are gonna be all curled and crunched up. And
Greetings, welcome to the Sports Center. Nice to see you. Hope you enjoy your new home, your new destination. It'll be great. But first, get a good look. We'll see you later.
we do hairstyle and a single handedly for now. Here, 2 years. I made a bet with my cousin that I would.
This is
grow
beautiful.
hair.
This is the first year of the Mammoth, a 215-mile race in Mammoth Lakes, California. The course circles the Long Valley caldera, an ancient volcanic scar carved by one of the largest eruptions on Earth, on the eastern edge of the Sierra. Over the next few days, I'll be running on little to no sleep through a landscape that changes constantly. From alpine lakes and pine forests to volcanic domes, sagebrush valleys, and the otherworldly stone towers of Mono Lake. As always, Audrey will be leading my crew with friends.
Okay. And we're done. And it's a real. It's a wrap. What do we think? That right there, folks, is it. Take one of these bad boys and clippings here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Do it the correct way. Bam, part of the community. You gotta do it right. See. What? What we well, good soul. What? Oh, thank you. Oh, shoot. Bring the whole house down. Gosh, darn. All right. This is the final look. We like. Good night.